Hello there, Lavender. How you doing on this Tuesday? Starting off with these little two nutballs, Mr. Tang and Yoda's on the other side. They're playing peekaboo. Hello there, Jesse. Hello there, Joe. I hope you all are doing well on this Tuesday or Wednesday, perhaps, for you, Joe. I can't remember what time it is out there. I think it's like either midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning. I always appreciate you coming on and spending an hour with us. Joe, we also made that donation from you today to the hurricane relief. So we are going to do some trivia tonight. I got some trivia cards, 1980s trivia cards that I got to get rid of because I just don't use these so every so often. We will do a little bit of a trivia night. I might just need to turn that into a regular live. Hi, Mr. Tang. I'm going to wait a few more minutes. Hopefully a few more people will pop on before I start asking some questions. All for fun, of course. Is it good sniffies there, Tang? He said, is that your water bottle? All right, let's start doing some trivia. Anybody who might be new to this channel, hello, my name is Adam, aka Catatainment, and this is Tang. He is one of 9 kitty cats. We do these lives basically just to promote this channel. This channel is all about saving cats' lives with this awesome little cat community that we have. Feel free to join the community if you want. If you love saving cat lives, that's always awesome. All right, first question. Let's see. And these questions are very old, so they're not necessarily modern anymore. What company employs the most women and distributes 50 million books each year? Hello there, Bruce. So which company employs the most women and also distributes 50 million books each year? Some of these trivia questions are going to be more challenging than others, obviously. These trivia questions are also from 1984, so they are very old. I was 4 years old at the time. Some of you might be a little bit older, and some of you may not even be alive back then, back in 1984. Jesse is saying the Yellow Pages. Good guess, good guess. Joe, Waterstones. I'm not sure what that is, Joe. Bruce is saying National Geographic. Hello there, Jennifer. Hope you're doing well on this Tuesday. 1984 was a great year. Well, like I said, I was 4. Lavender is saying she has no idea. Hello there, Elizabeth. You were born in 1966. Okay, so you were a little more than 4 years old then at that time. Hello there, Rima. Give you all a bit of a clue. I will give you a clue on this this question. It is a department store. And it is a department store that still exists now. So I will give you that clue if you want to guess, and then in a few moments I will reveal the answer. My wife is saying Macy's, Bruce is saying Macy's, Jesse is saying Macy's. Jennifer, the question was, which company employs the most women and distributes 50 million books each year? Now, these questions are very old, though. These are from 1984, so they are very, very old. Elizabeth, you got hit by a car as a pedestrian in 1984. Sorry to hear that. Rima, who's in the pick? The pick is something that generated by AI, so there's none of these cats are in the pick. Elizabeth is saying Sears. All right, so let's reveal the answer. I'm going to give Jennifer maybe a few more moments, see if she has a guess, because I think she didn't hear the question the first time. We'll do some trivia. We'll play with some cats. Woolworth? I've never heard of that. I don't know what that is. All right, so the answer, according to this, is Sears. So I think, hello, Yoda. Jennifer, or not Jennifer, Elizabeth, you are correct. It was Sears. All right, next trivia question. Those who are coming in, we're just doing some trivia. We're hanging out with some cool cats. That was what we're doing for the next hour. Let me find a good book here. Did I say book? I meant trivia question. Okay. Name one of the two countries that are bordered by both Yugoslavia and Greece. Name one of the two countries bordered by both Yugoslavia and Greece. Man, I want to say, does Yugoslavia even exist anymore? Is that a country still? Greece for sure is. But Yugoslavia, I don't know. Bruce is saying Ukraine. Hi, Yoda. What is your guess? Is your guess to rub the camera? Joe, I think you were saying Czechoslovakia, but I'm not sure. Uh, Jesse, you don't know the answer. I don't know the answer either, besides looking at it, so fair point. Jennifer, you don't know without the help of Google. Well, you can use Google if you want. It just makes it a little less fun, of course. Yoda, do you know the answer? Is it Meowland? Is it Tuxedo Land? Oh, speaking of tuxedos, I plan on doing some facts about tuxedos on another video upcoming. All right, so to answer the question, it is Albania and Bulgaria. Those are the two countries that apparently border both Yugoslavia and Greece. But I don't know if Yugoslavia is even a country anymore. So some of these are going to be very difficult. All right, next question as Yoda makes a fool out of himself. All right, this is a little bit of science-y. What do you call condensation on the Earth's surface? So what do you call condensation on the Earth's surface? Bruce is saying do. Jesse's saying do. Elizabeth saying do. Joe is saying do. It seems like we have a consensus here on an answer being do. As Yoda is roly-poling around in his little cube, having a moment, as he normally does, the little goofball. If anybody's new to this channel, new to me, hello. As you're scrolling through YouTube live stream verse, this live stream is a little bit more normal than some of the crazy things that are out there. So if you love cats, welcome. Jennifer, you agree with the do too? All right, so let's reveal the answer. I do got quite a few questions I want to try to get through so I can throw these things away because I'm never going to use them otherwise. Or give them to somebody maybe. So it is do. So if y'all said do, you are correct. Hello, Mr. Tang. Yoda is definitely active tonight. Sometimes Yoda is a bit lazy. He's becoming a cat. And then other times Yoda is still a crazy little monkey. All right, next question. Which company buys the most potatoes? Which company buys the most potatoes? And I'm going to give you a clue right off the bat. It is a fast food company. That clue is probably very obvious. Maybe, maybe not. But what company buys the most potatoes? I got a couple of McDonald's so far. Jesse's going a different way. She's saying KFC. KFC definitely makes potatoes. Rima's going with McDonald's too. Yeah, Rima, I think you will like my next video that I plan on making, either my next one or the one after that, about tuxedo facts. I will definitely have Maximus in it, being a tuxedo, talking about tuxedo facts, having our 3 tuxedos. They will all play a part in it. I went a little bit more entertainment route on my last video. I want to go a little bit more educational on the next one. Okay, let's answer the question. It is McDonald's. So if y'all said McDonald's, you are correct. Elizabeth, Idaho Foods LLC. They might maybe sell the most potatoes. But it's good old Mickey D's. Speaking of Mickey D's, did y'all know that you can buy a hamburger from McDonald's and it can just stay preserved and in its form for years? I had a coworker once who bought a McDonald's hamburger and she kept it for like 2 years and it looked exactly the same 2 years later after she bought it. And we put that in our stomachs. It's kind of crazy. Some of those food preservatives. Hi, Yoda. I'll give you a little bit of tang action over here. He's like, don't forget about me, people. I'm just chilling in the cube while Yoda's losing his mind. Or I'm chilling in this tunnel. Okay. Next question. Okay. Let's go with this one. What percussion instrument is named after its geometrical shape? What percussion instrument is named after its geometric shape? Jennifer is saying the triangle. Jesse is also saying the triangle. Yeah, I also think with that next tuxedo video, I'm going to shoot for a video that's over 8 minutes long to put in ads in the middle. I just want to see how that works, kind of see how that is. Jennifer, you think that's the percussion at least? Bruce, the tuba, you're guessing on that? I'll give a few more moments if anybody wants to guess on that question. And then we will reveal the answer. Rima, I'm not sure what that emoji is meaning. I mean, it looks like a little alien crying, so I don't know the reference to it. Can you elaborate? All right, so to reveal the answer, it is a triangle. So if y'all said triangle, you are correct. Jennifer, how old is Tang? Tang is approximately about 3 years old or so. Him and his sister, Tiny, they came from the same fostering group that we fostered. So they're both about three to four or so. If my wife is on here, I'm sure she'll correct me if I'm wrong, because she likes correcting me. She always likes to be correct. All right. What's the next question, Yoda? Let's see. No, I don't want to do that one. There's nothing really good on that one. Hold on. We can just watch Yoda. Okay, here we go. Hello there, Icon. Hope you're doing well. Doing some trivia, Icon. Feel free to join in if you want to. All right, so name America's top banana importer. So what company imports the most bananas in America? What company imports the most bananas in America? Now, it may not be accurate anymore to what the answer is. So remember, this is back in 1984, so things might have changed a little bit. I'm seeing a lot of Chiquitas. I'm seeing a Del Monte. Hello there, Betty. Hope you're doing well. If you want to do some trivia questions, Betty, feel free. I just asked Betty what company imports the most bananas in America. Remember, though, these questions are 40 years old, so they might have changed. What might be the top importer now is not the case maybe anymore, because things changed 40 years. Jesse, it's the bird one. I'm not sure what the bird one is. So I'm unfamiliar with what the bird one is. I'll give a few more moments if anybody else wants to take a guess at that. Hi, Yoda. Elizabeth, you either got Chiquita or Dole. Can you make a guess, though, between those two? Hi, Yoda. Jesse Dole. Okay. Really, Yoda? Hi. Rima, United Fruit Company. United Fruit Company. I've never heard of the United Fruit Company. It's a good name, though. Let's see. So, Elizabeth, you're going to go with the first choice, okay? So, if y'all said Dole, you would be correct. It would be Dole. Now, nowadays, 40 years later, it very well could be Chiquita. Because I don't know about y'all, but when I go and buy bananas, like at the grocery store, when you go to see the labeling on the bananas, all I ever see is Chiquita. So it probably is Chiquita now, but just back in that time frame, back 40 years ago, it must have been Dole. All right, next question. All right, this is an old one, as all of these are. This is an old TV show also. Hello there, Cloud on Pause. I hope you're doing well. What was the name of Dudley Do-Right's horse? Old TV show. What was the name of Dudley Do-Right's horse? I'll turn away from Yoda, who's doing his thing. Hello there, Snowberry Heart Pets. How you doing? I appreciate that donation that you made a little while ago. That definitely helps the kitties in need. Hello there, KT. How you doing? We're all doing a little bit of trivia right now. I just asked what was the name of Dudley Do-Right's horse. Now these trivia questions are 40 years old, so they are old. Hello there, John SS. Welcome back to another live stream. Glad that you made it. Glad I made a good impression on you on Saturday. We kind of do different things here every so often. We always show these cats, though. Bruce Pandora? I'm not sure about Pandora. Cloud on pause. The name is horse. Could be. KT, you like trivia, but I'm old. Well, KT, these trivia questions are from 1984, so they are very old. I was 4 years old when these trivia questions were around. We will hang with Tang and Yoda here for a few more minutes, and then we'll go into another room and check out some of the other folks, some of the other kitties, and we will continue to ask trivia questions. I have a ton of old trivia questions I'm trying to get rid of, and I figured this is a good way to do it. I appreciate stopping by there and giving a thumbs up there, John. It means a lot. It helps the channel, and it helps the live stream. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. So if you said horse, which I think Cloud on Pause said horse, you would be correct. Let me go on to another question as we just watch Yoda contemplate on top of a tote full of movies and DVDs. Yoda? Yoda. Aye. Are you contemplating it all, Yoda? Okay, here's a little bit of, yeah, okay. This is what we're going to ask. How many states were needed to ratify the U.S. Constitution? Now, remember, this is a weird one. I don't know about this. I don't know if this is correct. I think this is wrong. But how many states were needed to ratify the U.S. Constitution? Oh, never mind. This is correct. Okay, never mind. Duh. Yeah, we're good. So how many states were needed to ratify the U.S. Constitution? Bruce is saying 10. Jesse is saying half. Icon 2/3. Jesse 2/3. Rima, can you write the question so I can copy that? I can't write the questions, unfortunately, Rima. I don't have access for doing anything like that when I'm doing a live. Cloud on Pause, 13 or 14. KT, 13 back in the day. I'm going to give a few more moments here, and then we will answer the question to how many states were needed to ratify the U.S. Constitution. A very important piece of document, despite what you hear nowadays from some. Hi, Yoda. Was it a good time in the toilet? Are you allergic to the litter? Can you imagine 9 Yodas running around? Be crazy. Okay, so to answer that question, how many states are needed to ratify the U.S. Constitution? It would be 2/3. So if you said 2/3, you would be correct. Katie, you never heard anybody whistle to cats? Well, I whistle all the time to these kitties. Sometimes it's the best way to get Yoda's attention. Who's all about that tunnel diving at the moment. All right, next question. Let's hang with Yoda and Tang for about another 2 minutes or so. Then we're going to go check out some other kitties. Um, you going to go hunt over there, Yoda? See what's going on outside in the dark? Okay, here we go. I don't think anybody's going to get this one, but we'll see. Where did Jimmy Carter attend college? Where did Jimmy Carter attend college? Tang, do you have any guess on Jimmy Carter? Where he attended college? Was it at the peanut farm? Jesse is saying Yale. Bruce, Annapolis. You might. Well, okay. Let's see. We'll keep on going. Naval Academy. Purdue. Nice question, but no idea. I wouldn't have any idea either, KT. So don't feel bad. Most of these questions I would have no idea. Even though I'm pretty good at trivia, certain ones are like, it's got me. Union College. Hello there, Raymond. Raymond, I know you were talking about some trivia questions the last time I think you were on the live, so we are doing some trivia tonight. The last question we just did, Raymond, was what college did Jimmy Carter attend? KT, yes. Everybody will know the answer, but to be honest with you, I personally will soon forget what the answers are to any of these questions. I will flush them out of my memory banks rather quickly. Okay. Let's reveal the answer to this one. If you said the United States Naval Academy, which I think at least one person did, you would be correct. The United States Naval Academy is where Jimmy Carter attended college. Hello there, John. I hope you're doing well. Elizabeth, you love watching the kitties play. Your senior cat is just too laid back to play. Most of my cats, Elizabeth, as you've seen on these live streams, are very lazy and they just lay down too. The room we'll be going to is the room of the lazy kitties. These are the cats that are a little bit more active. Hello there, Tranquil. Hope you're also doing well. Got a little trivia here. We're going to do one more trivia question here, and then we're going to go into the other room and hang out with the other cats. So here's the question. What psychological term means one's other self? What psychological term means one's other self? That'll be the last question with Tang and Yoda, and then we're going to go check out some other cats. Hello there, Rosemary. I hope you're doing well. We got some ids. We got some split personality. We got some ego. All good guesses. Is any of them right, though? We will find out in a moment. Your ego. We're definitely getting some egos going on here. I'll give a few more moments here, and then I'll reveal the answer. Jesse, your inner child. Caught on pause. Alter ego. Interesting. Elizabeth ego. Hello there, Sydney Cat. I hope you're doing well. We are just doing some trivia questions here and hanging out with these cats. Jekyll and Hyde. Nice, nice. All right, so to reveal the answer so we can go into another room, it is alter ego. So if y'all said alter ego, you would be correcto. All right, let's say goodbye to Mr. Tang and to Mr. Yoda. And we are gonna go check out some other kitties. Rima, we got Max on tap next, if I can get off the floor. Whew. It's always difficult getting off the floor. All right, Tang, you are not going outside, buddy. You know you gotta stay in here because Rosemary is out and about. It's gonna get dark for a second. All right. Hello there, baby. Hello there, Tine Tine. Hello there, Pandora. We will visit all these kitties over the next 20 minutes or so. We're going to first go to Mr. Maximus. See how he is nice and active for you there, Rima. He's as busy as ever. Bless you, Mr. Max. All right, next trivia question. Okay. Let's see if anybody gets this. Excluding the sun, what is the closest star system visible to the naked eye? Let's see who gets it. Again, these questions are old, so I don't know if this is any accurate anymore. Again, the question, sure, Rima. Excluding the sun, what is the closest star system visible to the naked eye? Is it Sirius, John? Venus? It's not a planet. I will say that. It's not a planet. It's another star system. So like another galaxy. Beetlejuice. Or is that technically Betelgeuse? Has anybody seen the new Beetlejuice movie? Just talking about Beetlejuice or Betelgeuse? Just out of curiosity. Sydney Cat, the Centaur star system. I cannot remember. Cloud on pause. We live in the Milky Way, so I don't think it'd be the Milky Way. Andromeda. Is Andromeda a star system? Or is that a star? I'm not sure. Well, I guess a star system, same thing. Elizabeth, Milky Way. KT, you seen the new Beetlejuice movie? Worth watching? Sydney Cat, you learned it at the planetarium. Now you forgot it. Icon, you're also maybe thinking Sirius or Sirius. I always think Sirius. I think Harry Potter. Hello there, Mr. Maximus. John, you're thinking maybe Alpha Centauri, but you still say Sirius. And Andromeda is a galaxy. We'll check some of the other cats who decided to pop on here. We got, of course, Pandora. We got old Zelda. We got to do some sub-Q fluids on her tonight. Oh, we got Maximus looking cute here. So we'll do a cute alert here with Max. This is for you, Rima. Okay, let's get on to the answer to this question. Anybody who said Alpha Centauri, you would be correct. So, John, I think you mentioned Alpha Centauri, but you stuck with Sirius. But so I don't think anybody got that one correct. All right. Let's go on to another trivia question as Max entertains all. Oh, here we go. Here's an old movie. So if you watch old movies, you might know this. In Gone with the Wind, a movie that I think I've watched one time without falling asleep because the movie is kind of old and to me kind of long and boring. I'm sorry, but no offense to anybody who loves the movie, but to me it's just a little too much. How did Rhett Butler make his living during the Civil War? In Gone with the Wind, how did Rhett Butler make his money during the Civil War? How did he do it, Pandora? Did he sell pancakes to the masses? Okay, Tia, this is long and boring. It's a classic, but it's just a movie I can't sit through without falling asleep. Sydney Cat Gambling, Rosemary Guns. Cotton Plantation, a sheriff. How did he do it, Zelda? War? Selling something with war? Well, Mama. Pandora. You want to do some blickies? Or you want to do some biting? Rosemary can't not remember. Cloud on Pause Rima, a blockade runner. John, the best movie ever, but you can't remember. I must have more catnip on my arm. All right, so let's reveal the answer. It is he was smuggling supplies past the Union's naval blockade of the South. So I guess like war supplies. So I think quite a few people got that correct. Smuggling supplies, guns. So I think a lot of you got that correct. KT, your brother's name is Rhett. He got teased a lot because of it. That's not a very common name anymore, is it, Rhett? I wonder what is the most common names now for boys and girls that are out there. I wonder, like the most popular name, it changes all the time. I guess in the 1980s, Adam must have been a pretty popular name for my, being my name. But my dad did want to name me Sherlock. Maybe I should be called Sherlock instead. Okay, next question. Which country sells the most cigarettes? Which country sells the most cigarettes? Again, these questions are 40 years ago, so who knows if it's accurate anymore. But 40 years ago, what country sold, I can't talk, the most cigarettes? Hello there, Judy. I hope you're doing well. We're getting some Liam, France, China, the U.S., Germany, France again, Japan, question mark, Pakistan. Tranquil Olivia is the most popular name for girls now, and then like Alex and Liam are the most popular names for boys. Rosemary is also saying China. Let's Cloud on Pause is saying China too. What do you think, Maximus? Who sells the most Smokies? Now, I've smoked maybe once in my life. I took a few puffs. I've had a family that smokes a lot and that drank a lot, so I always stayed away from that kind of stuff. I just didn't see the point of it, but that's just me. But I wonder, it's funny in a way because smoking obviously is not great. It's not good for you. It can cause issues, right? But, vaping and the stuff that they put in those things is a heck of a lot worse, in my opinion, than nicotine. Again, that's just me. I'm getting a lot more USAs, a little bit of just commentary while I'm talking to, seeing people's answers. All right, let's go ahead and reveal the answer. It is China. China, back in 1984, sold the most cigarettes in the world. It sold up to 725 billion cigarettes a year. Could you think about that? 725 billion cigarettes in 1 year? That's insane. You do wonder, like, if smoking has the statistics gone down, like, right? Just with all the anti-smoking campaigns. And again, this is my live stream, so I can kind of, go whichever direction I want to with it, obviously. I understand the anti-smoking stuff. I get it. But what I wish would happen is that people were as much anti-smoking as they should be to me, anti-drinking. Not anti-drinking necessarily, but I just think, that drinking should have kind of somewhat of the same issue that people have with smoking. Because you think about this is how I think about smoking and drinking. To me, they're both not great. But smoking never caused car accidents, right? Smoking never caused people to get divorces. Smoking never caused people to hit, abuse, torture, beat up, their spouse or their family members. Again, it's just my opinion, of course, but it's just me. I know that can be kind of a sensitive subject, but I'm not afraid to talk about different things on these live streams also. Why we look at some kitties. I still feel like as a country and as people, we should be able to have discussions and debates and stuff like that without losing our minds rationally. All right. Opium. Oh, yeah, KT, for sure. I mean, there's a major opium issue going on in the country now. I mean, we are, as a country, I'm not saying anybody on this live or anything like that. Just, I'm saying when I say we, I just mean as a country, we are addicted to opium. John, my grandfather used to smoke cigars, and I will say I liked the smell of the cigars he smoked. Um, so, yeah. Anyways, let's go on to another question. Um, hey Maximus, are you trying to look cute to all the people on the live stream? You're like, look at me, look at me. Okay, next question. We're gonna do this for a few more minutes, and then we're gonna hang down to hang out with Rosemary for a little bit. Hello there, Hannah. Hope you're doing well. What state boasts the most cattle? Which state has the most cattle? And there are a lot of good choices on this one. I feel like a lot of state potentials could be represented to this question, but what state has the most cattle? Hello there, brothers. Hope you're doing well. I'm seeing a lot of Texas. Tranquil, just enjoying that glass of wine. Awesome. A lot more Texas. Jennifer's kind of thinking outside the box a little bit there with Montana. I think there definitely could be a lot of good state potentials here with this question. A lot of the Midwest states, right? Maybe those like Montana, the Dakotas. Hannah's guessing Iowa or Texas. I'll give a few more moments here as we just kind of hang out with Zelda here. Wyoming. KT, you can see that you're going to be wrong. Nebraska from Judy. All right, so to reveal the answer to this one, it is Texas. So if y'all said Texas, which I think a fair share of you did, you would be correct. All right, let's. Okay, here's kind of a funny one, I think at least. Hopefully y'all know who this is. I think most of you probably will. Brothers, this is Zelda in here right now. Right here. The old Zeus, old Zelda, or old Tabby. Who ate Chicken Little? Who ate Chicken Little? I guess the question more so would be who knows who Chicken Little even is? But who ate Chicken Little? Those who may not know, Chicken Little was a cartoon I think cartoon character. Pretty sure. There was a more modern movie made out of it recently-ish. Uh, John, you ate Chicken Little. Nice. Sylvester, brothers, you ate them also. KT, did somebody eat Chicken Little? Yeah, that's an interesting one about it, old Chicken Little. You never watched Chicken Little, but you guess it was a kitty cat, Jennifer? Could be. Rima saying it's a fox. Tranquil has no idea who it is. Bruce saying it was Oreo. All right, we're going to check out with the baby here since she came up and got some attention. Yeah, Chicken Little was Disney made a Chicken Little movie about maybe 15 years ago. It's I like animated movies, so I watched it. The Sky. Hey, baby. All right, so to answer the question, Foxy Loxy. So it was a fox, and the fox's name was Foxy Loxy. Oh, that was a big yawn, baby. Anybody who might be new to this channel, hello. Feel free to say that you're new. Think about subscribing if you want to. We are a cat-loving community here. We are also a cat community that saves cat lives. I will mention this briefly. We just donated about close to $300 altogether to go and help the cats that were affected from Hurricane Helene and Hurricane Milton. I like to put that in every so often. I haven't said anything about that with this live, but I just wanted to say that today. Hi, Maxie. All right, next question, the last question before we go down and hang out with Rosemary. Let me get a good one here. No, I don't like that one. Let me find something. Okay, here's an interesting one. Let's see who gets this right. This is a good guessing one. We'll see who does well. Within 1 foot. No, I'm not even gonna do that. No, I'm gonna cross hold. How tall is a newborn giraffe? How tall is a newborn giraffe? Bruce, World War II started in 1930. No, 1939, didn't it? Bruce is saying 5 feet. KT, so which chicken said the sky was falling? That was Chicken Little. That was Chicken Little, KT. Jennifer is saying 3 feet. Cloud is saying 6. John is saying 8. Elizabeth is saying 6. Let's see here. We got somebody talking about OnlyFans. So let's take care of you. We're going to put you in timeouts. You can continue to come back if you want to, but we're not talking about OnlyFans on this live stream. Sydney Cat is 5 feet. Raymond is 7. Rima, 1.8 meters. I have no idea how tall that is. let's see. Snowberry Pets. Snowberry Heart Pets was 5. 10 feet tall, 6 feet tall. Wow, a whole bunch of varying numbers here. Okay, let's reveal the answer, and then we're gonna go hang with little old Rosemary, who I do have a little bit of information on here, how she's been recently. It's 6 feet. So if y'all said 6 feet, you would be correct. They are 6 feet tall when they are born, which is crazy to think about. I'm a little over 6 foot right now, and that's big. I mean, can you imagine if you're a female giraffe birthing something that's 6 feet tall? That's like, to me, insane. All right. We'll say goodbye to these kitties. We didn't get a chance to see Kit. She was hiding under the bed. But yeah, we got Kit under the bed, Tiny under the bed, but we got Zelda, the baby, Maximus, and Pandora. All right. So let's go downstairs. It is going to get dark for a second. I guess Rosemary is zonked out on the couch. She's been doing that recently. So we will just kind of see her. Oh, she's up now. Hi, honey. Oh, also, those who are channel members, I think there's a few of you in here. I did create a new custom emoji for Zelda. So if y'all want to just type in Zelda's name or do that little icon thingy, Zelda is now part of the custom emojis. Shows she is in there now. I forgot to say that a little earlier. Finally put Zelda in there. I had enough people that were members where I could add another kitty and another emoji. So I was like, let's put in Zelda. But talking about Rosemary, though, here, she had a bit of a rough day. She threw up in the morning, and she threw up at night. Now, we don't know if it was vomiting compared to just regurgitation, because I'm sure some of you probably know there is a big difference between a cat vomiting and a cat regurgitating. Elizabeth, you had a baby horse that was 5 feet tall and weighed 200 pounds. Wow. And you helped deliver her. Wow. What kind of horse was that, Elizabeth? Was that like a stallion, or is that like a normal, I guess, a normal horse? Brothers, you can see the cat emojis. You just can't use them because you're not a channel member. And I think if I remember correctly, brothers, you're a little on the younger side. So I wouldn't want you to get in trouble or anything. So you can see them, but you just can't use them because you're a little too young, from what I'm remembering, to be a member. A draft horse? Huh. All right, let's ask another question here. We're probably going to ask just a couple more questions. Yeah, so what I was saying real quickly, though, sorry, I'm kind of talking about different things here at the same time. It's something I do pretty often. A difference between a cat vomiting and regurgitating is if a cat throws up, usually within maybe about 5 minutes, roughly, after they eat, that's usually just regurgitating their food. It's not necessarily something to panic or be worried about, as compared to vomiting when a cat eats and then maybe an hour later they throw up because it's in the stomach then. So just a little fun fact, just kind of something to be aware of. You know, sometimes when a cat does puke, if it is just regurgitation, it's not necessarily an issue, but not always, of course. But anyways. Elizabeth, an American Belgian draft horse. The Amish. Oh, okay, the Amish. Gotcha. Rima, depends on the color of the vomit. Of course, it can. Sure. I'm just going to do one more question since we are rapidly running out of time here. It's amazing how quickly these hours go. not want to. Rosemary, it's hard to tell if Rosemary is okay or not. I mean, we'll kind of gauge the next 24 hours if she throws up again. We do have like anti-nausea medication. You know, the thing with having so many kitties and with going to vet so often and just taking care of some older cats, I mean, you kind of become a bit of a pharmacy yourself. So we have a lot of different meds that we can use if it comes to it, of course. Yes, Rosemary is thin. She's always been skinny. We've always wanted to try to get her up to about 6 pounds or so, but we feel like she doesn't want to get up to 6 pounds. She probably thinks she's fat at 6 pounds, so she does about 5.5, 5'7", 5'8" or so at the most. Maybe she's a bit bulimic. When she starts feeling a little bit heavier, she throws up on purpose. Who knows? Okay, here we go. Last question of the night. Or not what? Who was the first Australian actor to become a Hollywood star? Who was the first Australian actor to become a Hollywood star? Now remember, these questions are 40 years old, so it's not going to be like Russell Crowe. Is Russell Crowe Australian? I think. I'm not sure. So these are very old questions. So we got Paul Hogan. Yeah, that's what, Crocodile Dundee. We got Mel Gibson. Is Mel Gibson Australian? I will give you a clue. This is probably a pretty obvious clue, but I'll say it anyways. I don't think Arnold Schwarzenegger is Australian. He's Austrian, not Australian. Uh, he wore tights in movies. That's the best clue that I can give. And it's not Rosemary either. With her skinny hips. Tranquil's also saying Paul Hogan. I think y'all are thinking Crocodile Dundee, right? But I think Crocodile Dundee came after 1984, but I can't say that for sure, of course. Rosemary, you are correct with Robin Hood. I mean, that was the character that he was most known for, but does anybody know the name of the actor? Yep, I'm gonna just call it there, Rosemary. You got it, Earl Flynn. So it was Earl Flynn. It's funny, Rosemary keeps on going from couch to couch, and my wife is trying to sit on the couch, and she's going over to her, and my wife is like afraid of being on camera, kind of thing. She's anti-camera. I guess she thinks she'll, I don't know, blow up the camera or something, or it'll take her soul. Has anybody ever heard that before? I think it was like an old myth or wives' tale that people have their picture taken and it steals their souls. Has anybody heard of that before? KT, you're learning things that you will never remember. No doubts. No doubts. Love all the emojis there, Bruce. Patterson Magellan. I don't know who that is, brothers. John, you like the Monty Python version better, or Men in Tights? Yes, Men in Tights was good.
You snorting at me there?
But anyways, we have approached our hour, so I want to obviously, as always, thank everybody who's hung out with me, the kitties, my ramblings, these very old trivia questions that are older than some of you on this live stream. What was I saying? Yeah, anybody new to the channel? This is what these live streams are about. We help cats also. But let me start saying my goodbyes to everybody. So, Raymond, Icon, Sydney Cats, Tranquil, Brothers, John, Bruce, Rima, Jesse, Rosemary, Tranquil, I'm not sure if I said your name or not just a second ago. I have a terrible memory. Just kind of scrolling back in chat. Elizabeth, Judy, Rima, KT, I think Snowberry, Heart Pets. I think I said everybody that I'm aware of that I can remember. Jennifer, looking back. So as always, I hope you all have a good rest of your night. Remember, if you're ever gonna adopt an older cat, please think about adopting an older kitty. As always. What else am I saying? Remember to speak up for those who cannot, of course. And I guess say goodbye to Rosemary, who's watching my wife walk around with her suspicious eyeballs. Y'all have a good night. Take care. God bless. And we will see y'all on Thursday, some of you. Have a good day and good night until then. God bless. Take care. Bye, Rosie. He says, bye, humans.